Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm right now using a ring light for the first time ever. I got it for my birthday this summer, and it's so dark in Norway right now, so for you guys to be able to see me, I have to use this ring light. I decided not to put on any makeup or anything for this video because I just wanted to be real, so sorry about the not that perfect look. I'm also wearing a hoodie because I wanted to be comfortable, because today we're going to talk about something that is very important to me and also very hard to talk about. I have already talked about it a lot on my Instagram and I've mentioned it on YouTube, but I just really want to dive into it because it is important for me that you guys know what's been going on lately. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you may know that I've had a hard time recently. I've been sharing a lot of my mental struggles on Instagram just because until recently I have been posting a lot on both stories, and I've been posting a lot, like literally every single day. It was important to me that you guys were aware of what was happening because it really affected what I posted and how much I posted. So for me, it just really made sense to talk about it. And I also think it's really important because a lot of people do not talk about their mental struggles, and they want their Instagram to be a very happy and beautiful and perfect place. And there's nothing wrong with that, not at all, because it's really hard to talk about mental health, but there's not enough of it. And I do not want you to think that my world is rainbows and butterflies all the time, because it definitely is not. So that was the reason why I decided to share it with you on my Instagram. I'm not sure where to start, to be honest, with my mental health. Every person struggles with something mentally in some way. I'm not saying that I'm special, but we all got struggles, and I think it is important to talk about it to help people not feel that alone with their struggles, because that's what I've been feeling. I've been feeling so alone. So yeah, I just didn't want anyone else to feel like that. I think I've had mental struggles for as long as I can remember, to be honest. And it hasn't bothered me that much. I remember on middle school and high school, I was a very positive and happy girl. And I was all over the place, making a lot of noise, showing off, being, everywhere. But behind all that was a really insecure girl. She didn't feel like anybody liked her. She had a big problem with getting to know people, and she just couldn't understand how anyone would want to be friends with her or like her. So she just decided to be a lot, and it worked for a while. I think I was this happy, bubbly person throughout high school. And I'm not saying that that's not who I am. I'm not saying that I'm not positive and I'm not bubbly, because I feel like I am. But it was all the time with everyone. I just couldn't stop it. And I just felt like I couldn't feel anything else, you know? Because this was what I was. This was all that I was. A happy, bubbly person. And on high school, I had a boyfriend. We were together for 2 years, and this was a very hard time for me because, you know, you're trying to find yourself, and I just couldn't do that. I just wanted to be what everyone else wanted me to be. And my boyfriend at the time, he really wanted me to be someone else. I remember him saying, you should wear this, you should wear that, you should not dress like that, you should have your hair like this. And the reason why I said that was because he really liked a girl who looked like that. so he wanted me to look like that. And every time I saw them together, there was something there, like he wanted her, and it really made me feel not good enough. And that relationship was not good at all, not for me and not for him. So I moved quite fast from that boyfriend to my next boyfriend, which I was with for almost 5 years. And I remember when we first started dating, his friends told him that he deserved a better girlfriend, that he deserved someone who looked better than me, while I was sitting there. I started to like say where I was on the scale from 1 to 10. And my boyfriend at the time, he didn't say anything against them. So I came from a relationship where I didn't feel good enough. And then I got into a relationship where I also didn't feel good enough. And I spent a lot of time trying to be good enough for him. And I mean, after a while, I understood that this was just how his friends was. And I also understood that my boyfriend at the time didn't know how to talk properly to me or to them. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know how to react. So he just put a hand on my knee to calm me down or to like comfort me. But when it happened, I didn't know because I didn't know him that well. So even though I understood later in the relationship that this was not a big thing, it was a big thing when it happened, and I'm still thinking about it. So throughout this whole relationship, I tried to be my best for this person because those words were always in my mind. Like, you're not good enough for him. And I felt like everybody thought that. And I remember I felt more and more unhappy because I didn't feel like I made him happy, you know? And that felt like my purpose in life, to make him like me so that I could feel good enough, which is crazy, right? But I felt like I failed because we didn't speak each other's love language. Sorry, I had to change my battery. And I just have to say that I do not blame him for me feeling like this. I blame myself because I didn't talk to him about it. I just wanted to prove them wrong. I just wanted to make him happy without even asking him if he thought I was good enough, because we had different love languages. So he didn't communicate in the same way that I did. And I think that's really important in a relationship, to just understand that we speak different love languages and that it's so important to communicate about it and talk about how you feel and how you express your love, because it can't be different from the person you're with. And it doesn't mean that they love you any less, they just love you in a different way. So it was my fault that I didn't talk to him about this, and that I just assumed that I wasn't good enough for him, and that I had to do a lot to make him like me. But I didn't realize that until I actually made a choice of breaking up with him. I really regret the way I did it, because he deserved better. I thought I was communicating with him, but I wasn't. So the breakup followed me for a long time. It's 6 months since the breakup now, and I still think about it. And I think that after I broke up with him, I had a lot of time to think. I felt so bad. I felt sad. I mean, I was heartbroken, and I just felt like I failed at something, that I failed at the relationship. And with this, a lot of other thoughts came. I felt like I didn't do anything right. After a breakup, I quit my job as a teacher because I really wanted to focus on YouTube. And I was so motivated when I made that decision. But when I got to it, I felt so low that I just couldn't think about picking up a camera. I tried many times, but it just didn't feel right, and I felt like I was just going to fail, because that was what I felt like. I felt like a failure in everything. And I remember crying a lot because of that. Also, when you go through a breakup and any sort, you lose people around you that have meant a lot to you in the past. And that was also really hard for me to accept. At one point, I started to look at who unfollowed me on Instagram, and I would send them messages and say, is there anything I've done to you? Is there anything I can do to make this right? If you're doing this, please stop. I mean, obviously, if this is one of your closest friends or anything like that and you do not understand what happened, fight for it. But other than that, just please let it be, because it doesn't give you any good. And I've realized that, okay, there are people that's not gonna like me, and that's okay. And I just have to distance myself from it, because this is a new chapter. And I've made a lot of new friends, and that's just important to realize as well, that you may lose someone, but it also make room for new people to come in your life. And that is a good thing. So I think the feelings that have consumed me the most was I just felt bad for ending the relationship like I did. At the time it felt so right, but thinking about it afterwards, it wasn't the best thing, and it's been a lot of anger around it. And also the feeling of not doing anything right, and people not liking you, people taking a distance. It's just those thoughts have been consuming me, and I let it get to me. And 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe a little bit more, I decided to take an Instagram break, because I started as an online coach in April, and while I was going through this breakup, I was going to step up my game there. I was supposed to make a lot of Instagram content and get it up every week, like 4 posts about online coaching in 1 week every single week, going through what I was going through mentally, and then also going to be happy and positive and inspiring and motivating on Instagram. It was really hard, and I felt like Instagram suddenly was a negative thing, which it's never been for me. Like, I've loved Instagram, I've always wanted to post there, but I just couldn't anymore because of watching people unfollowing me, not feeling like I did anything right, not getting customers on my online coaching, and I felt a lot of expectations around it. So I just had to distance myself. I had to step away from it, not see what everybody else was posting, and also not post anything myself. And it's done wonders to my mental health. I'm slowly getting back into it. I'm slowly feeling better. I mean, I have bad days, but it can't be compared to what I felt only a month ago. I feel like I'm ready to get back in. I hope I am. I feel like I say this a lot and then it just don't happen, but I really want to, and I hope that my mental health is on its way up. It feels like it, so yeah. But I think it was important to talk about this with you guys. And I'm still debating on going to a psychiatrist, because I think I need to talk with someone about my feelings and my thoughts. Maybe get some strategies to how to sort out my thoughts, but I'm just scared. I'm very scared. It's hard to open up. And I mean, I'm doing it with you, but it's different to talk to a screen, to a camera, than to a real grown-up person sitting there. But I really want to do it, and I think I'm going to do it because I know that it is important. Guys, there's no shame in getting help for your mental health. It does not mean that you're weak. It actually means that you're so freaking strong, because you actually know that, okay, I can't do this alone. I need help. That makes you so freaking strong. And if you do that, I'm so proud of you. Hope you guys can understand a little bit better why I've been like I've been. As I said, I've had a lot of good days now, and now it's in Christmas, which is my favorite time of the year, so I can't wait to get up all of my Christmas stuff. But yeah, I wanted to say this to you guys because you deserve it. You deserve to know what's happening. I think it is important to talk about mental health. Please don't shut it down. Talk to someone, anyone, your sister, your mom, your brother, your aunt, your teacher, your swimming coach, whoever you feel comfortable talking to. If there's anything, please talk to someone. I'm also here if there's anything. I have a lot of conversation with people on Instagram talking about their struggles, and I may not be able to find the answers to your problems, but sometimes it just feels nice to say it to someone. Feel free to do that. I'm here. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I could talk about, a lot of other things, because you know, it's a lot. It's a lot for a girl, it's a lot for a boy, it's a lot for a person. Oh, this is gonna be so weird to edit. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it the whole way through, you're amazing. Please comment pink heart if you watched it the whole way through. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you here. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel. Please let me know what you want to see next. I really need your help. Thank you guys. I love you, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!